Hey everybody, it's Alvin Brown, TCHPP, the Center for Healing and Peak Performance and Mediocrity to Greatness, but we'll be changing to Journey to Personal Greatness in alignment with the new book coming out in the fall. Now, here's what I want to talk about. This is short and sweet, so I'm going to make it that way, although we could dig into this topic for ages, but short, sweet, hold on. Key point here, it's from the book, the topic, Psychocybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Maxwell Maltz was a plastic surgeon back in the 60s. And you notice that no matter what he did with somebody, their image about themselves wouldn't change. They'd have to need more and more surgeries, and it would never end. We all know people like that in the movie industry and music industry that are infamous for that. So he wrote a book because he noticed that it's not about what you do outside, it's about inside. So the main topic is self-image. What is your self-image? What is the story that you bought when you were very young? You know, sometimes I've met people where teachers, parents, uncles, aunts, someone in authority that they looked up to told them what their possibilities were and they bought it. And it just keeps on playing. We all have that. Because I want you to go in and think about something you want to achieve, and what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about that thing? If it's a negative voice in your head, I want you to investigate who's it attached to, and you'll soon find out where you got that. Because we're unlimited as human beings. There's no limit for you, because every time you climb a little higher, which you thought was your limit, you see around that there's more to do. So limitless. But I want to show you a nice little diagram that he did in the book. I'm going to try to zoom in on this and let you see it. So hang on, here we go. We're going to zoom in. All right, so here's a diagram. This right here, it says area of possible. So this area is what you think is possible. This is you. The red is you. Self-imposed limits are this dotted line around this image. Your real limits are out here though. And this is your area of unutilized potential. Now here's the thing about this. Let me go a little wider. Here's the thing. This is where we all play. We play in here, most of us, in the small little space that we created for ourselves. Remember, it's self-imposed. This is from what people are telling us. And here is what our real limits are, way out here, and it can even probably stretch more once you get to touching your limits. You can probably stretch. We all know those people who, in a lifetime, they've done so much that you wonder how they do it while we're still struggling, trying to just get out of our own way. So this is all unutilized. All this space is unutilized throughout a lifetime. You know, I read another book, just interesting lately, that it says we have enough. A lot of people say we don't have enough time in a lifetime, but we actually have enough. We just waste a lot of it worrying about things we can't control and, you know, these self-imposed self-image issues. So I want you to think about that. When you think about what you want to do in life and what you want to achieve, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? And what's the first voice you hear and who's attached to? And then you need to realize that that's behind you now. Your potential and your future is unlimited. You need to eradicate that voice and realize that they gave you, sometimes in good interest and to protect you, they gave you their reality. Maybe they've failed before and they just want to protect you, but they've given you that reality. But is it real? I want you to test it by pushing your self-imposed limits farther and farther, because real peak performers play out here. They play to their limits and push it over and over again. So if you haven't got Psychocybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, get it, put it in your library, leave it in your library, reread that thing, because it's not good enough to read it once and think I got it. That's not how it works. This is a class. A life is a classroom, and you just keep on learning and pushing your limits. So short and sweet, Psychocybernetics, Maxwell Maltz. Think about your self-image. Get that looked at. If you need, we do a lot of coaching around here. A lot of what we do, that's what the book Journey Personal Greatness is all about. It's about getting you on the journey to your personal greatness and being relentless pursuit of it. And that's what we do. So if you need our help, give us a call, 420-4325. Visit our website, tchpp.com. And in next week or a month, you can go to journeytopersonalgreatness.com and find out more of what we do. All right? Until then, short, sweet, take care, peace, be relentless in your pursuit for greatness.